All right, all right. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Two Dudes Podcast. Along with Kevin Manning, I'm Richard Kearney. We're here for another good one for you. We got a couple special guests behind me: Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman, the greatest basketball team in NBA history. I see you looking, Kevin. Don't look, because even the Lakers and LeBron James acknowledged with their rings that Kobe was still the man. Unscrew that top. Oh, look, there's the number 8 and the number 24. I'm not gonna lie though, the ring was badass. But anyway, welcome to the show. Before we begin, everybody, hey, in accordance with our show from last week, I just want to say that thank thank everybody, all y'all, for all your support and all the messages that you sent out about us and the show. And each and every one of you are amazing, absolutely fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Kevin. How are you doing, man?
Let me first say, for them to get you to cuss, that's amazing. So I appreciate y'all for caring about this old bastard.
It wasn't just me. They were talking about you too. You know, well wishes on your new job, and I got some people that said I didn't know Kevin was going through that bad of a divorce, or eh, I'm like, yeah,
Some days seem like some days. Um, man, we had that show got some legs and ran with it. We can appreciate that. We love that. Glad you guys appreciated it. And I know the title kind of got you and everything. And like I said last week, I didn't know till the motherfucker said it on the show. But we appreciate it. His stubborn ass ain't going nowhere no time soon. He's like the Raiders. They just won't die. They just keep coming back for
we have a 2% chance of getting in the playoffs.
Just go ahead and drop me $10 for my 6-pack, you bastard.
I know it sucks. It sucks. And I don't know. Did you see the Instagram post that I sent you from Charles Woodson?
Yeah, that looked good. I might have to order that and try it myself.
I know you're gonna be drinking in front of me and said, "You bastard! You could have had this if y'all had got 11 wins."
Well, I went to the site and it showed that he's basically we had if y'all forgot, we had a bottle bet if the Raiders got double-digit wins, which I knew wasn't going to happen. I had a better chance of losing 100 pounds than the Raiders.
You were sweating bullets until that Atlanta game.
I wasn't sweating anything. The Raiders are always going to be the Raiders. I just had to wait. This time I just waited a little bit longer. And as Richard so nicely jinxed his team, this time last year the bottom fell out. This shit happened again just a week later. And since then, that bottom keep flapping like a hooker on the pole. Just keep flapping.
Wow, like a hooker on a pole. That.
Y'all in Vegas.
Hey, speaking of Vegas, I know we're gonna get to sports later, but we were supposed to get the 2020 Pro Bowl, or I guess it would actually be the 2021 Pro Bowl. Because of COVID, they are doing some kind of virtual Pro Bowl where they incorporate it with Madden or whatever. The NFL has graciously given 2021 the Vegas Pro Bowl. So between 2021 and 2023, I'm gonna be making a lot of trips to Vegas, bro.
I don't know why the Pro Bowl sucks and no need for it. You need to cancel it.
Okay, you didn't hear me. I'm gonna be making a lot of trips to Vegas.
I'm saying NFL wise, it's not needed.
I didn't say anything about the NFL. I didn't say anything about the NFL. I'm gonna be making a lot of trips to Vegas.
I'm just saying.
That was your opportunity to jump in there and say, "Hey, what we gonna be doing? Let's go." I didn't say nothing about football.
I'm just telling you, as far as these all-star games with sports, all of them need to be canceled.
The NFL Pro Bowl is trash. It always has been.
All of them are born in a waste of time. It's like, why did it even happen? Get rid of that shit. Just plain and simple. What they say, let my people go. Let that shit go. Let it go. Let it be done with. And everyone can be happy. Let them get their little checks because they would have made it and go from there. Think about it. We lost a decent amount of players that had talent to playing in the Pro Bowls and shit like that. So just let that shit ride. As far as going to Vegas, I'm game for it. But we both old as fuck, being our rooms by 12.
Damn. I mean, that's true, but remember, it's 24/7 out there, so it don't matter when we out and about.
Okay, first trip will be wild. After that, it's gonna be all right. So we about to schedule whether this. It's gonna be a strategic mission.
You're not
Something
wrong.
knows nothing about. You playing things out to win.
But as always, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's what the Raiders said.
I can't stand you.
I got about one more Emmy that I'm done with them.
I am too through with this mess. All right, check it out. As we progress deeper into this show, normally I would say, hey, like, subscribe, share if you're on YouTube, and email us. I will say email us, but we've got some emails, so I'm gonna share a couple with you, Kev.
All right.
Let me pull one up here real quick. The first one comes from Janet. Hey guys, just curious. I think I've heard that you guys do movies and music on a previous show. Is this something we can find on YouTube or a website? Okay, for my part, Janet, yeah, I do a lot of movies. I'm trying to work my way up to bigger budgeted movies, but I do a lot of what do they call them? The small independent films. Yeah, that's what we'll call them. And eventually, I'd like to do bigger, better things. Kev is more the music man, so Kev, he'll talk to you about what's going on the music side.
Just musically, I'll listen and rate whatever, give you my thoughts on it, my opinion. We're gonna have another podcast with my friend Joe that's called KC2 Queens, and we go over music, sports, all the different type of stuff or whatever. It's kind of a current, I guess, a young type hip hop and sports type situation, hip hop and movies, all the other good stuff. And that's where I go over all that. And then on here, if you want me to review something, I will. Or hell, you can just holler at me, just let me know and I'll do it or whatever. Cause I just had a friend hit me this week about a song, and I broke it down, and he just got quiet. I guess he wasn't expecting me to break it down the way I did, but music is something I take really to the heart because of my pops, and he embedded the love of music in me to where that I made a motherfucking I need to send it to you. I need to send it to you, Richard. Because you listen to Spotify, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I need to send it to you. It's called Bell Fountain on a Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, it's my it's basically growing up on 37th and Bell Fountain. Shout out to the block. On Sunday, Pops will be playing something. Then Mr. Hawkins next door will be playing something. Then his son-in-law across the street will be playing something. Just never know what you will hear on the block on the Sunday in the early 80s. Amongst all the game banging, chaos, and police chases, Bell Fountain on a Sunday, come down on that other end, you can hear all kind of different music playing.
Well, all right.
I'll make sure I send that to you. Nice little throwback, tell you now it's a period kind of piece. Ain't nothing current, just, what you would hear back in like the late 70s, early 80s.
Hey, that's what we like. So Omar sent us an email. Hello, I have 2 questions. Kevin, who is your favorite rapper and who do you absolutely cannot stand? Okay. And Rick, your Raiders have started 6-3 2 years in a row and have tanked. Come support a real team. Go Patriots. Omar, first of all, your team is eliminated. That's all I'm going to say about it. Kevin, I'm going to let you answer who's your favorite rapper and who you absolutely cannot stand.
First off, in the words of YG, Omar, you my nigga for that one. My nigga, my nigga. He's right. You need to go to a better team. Even with Cam throwing 5 passes a game, averaging 1.5 yards, he's better than what the Raiders was. Damn shame. Far as you said my favorite rapper.
Yeah, he asked, who is your favorite rapper and who can you not stand?
Favorite rapper all time is always gonna be Ice Cube. Ice Cube is kind of what pulled me into where I was into hip hop. Rapper I can't stand. It's quite controversial, but I can't fucking stand Biggie. He's trash. He's garbage. He's horrible. I don't know why he had a mic in his hand when his eye couldn't see straight. He's trash. He don't deserve the accolades he got. He got some party records. You take those party records away. After that, trash. He wasn't around long enough to get the attention he deserves. It showed you the markability of what Puffy could do. Puffy made Biggie. Biggie didn't make Puffy. If Biggie would have left Puffy like supposedly he was going to do, we would have never heard from him again. Tech Nine would be bigger than Biggie if he had had Puffy. I'll put it to you like that.
Wow. Okay. All right. And we got one more. This is from Jason. Rick, ask Kevin. Well, I'm gonna let you ask him, Jason. Rick, ask Kevin why he hates women so much. Wow. What city do you guys record in? Why have I never heard of you guys until last week? That beard is epic, but you should think about dyeing it. That's a lot in a question there, Jason.
That's like a loaded baked potato.
So just in reverse, thank you for the beard. I like it myself, but I will not dye it. And my saying is, you can't hide it from God. So who am I trying to impress by making it black again? I'm 50. I wear it well. And when I'm 70, I'm going to wear it well. That's it. But Kev, I don't think he got that right, Kevin, because I know you don't hate women so much.
I'll discuss that.
Okay, but before you do, let me answer his middle question.
You can't hide it from God.
Yes.
That's what the cross-dressers said too when they do their thing. I want to put that out there.
They going to hell.
Yeah.
Hey, all I know is Moses had white hair. Cross-dressers are going down. No.
I don't know where they're going. I just won't be there. I'll take it from here.
Go for it.
I heard of us until last week. I don't know. You gotta check your algorithm. You know, it boils down to. We've been out here for a minute, sir. Get on the boat and keep riding with us. I don't hate women. I hate bitches. I hate hoes. I love women. Nah, jokes out. I got 2 daughters. I love women. Just right now, it's one of those. You go through a patch. You go through a divorce. You kind of get irritated. They bother you on your damn nerves. So it don't take much. So right now, it makes sense. I hate them. I actually love them. I just hate stupidity. And I like to point out stupidity. Whether it be male or female, I'm going to point that shit out. Whether you want to hear it or not, I'm going to point that shit out. And most motherfuckers hate it. Some love it. Some hate it. Hey, that's just how it is.
All right.
We got another one? Oh, that there.
I think that's all we have. I didn't get any more. But
feedback, everybody send more, send questions, ask whatever, you know. I'm kind of an open book. Richard, he's so old, he was there with the first book. So just, you know, just holler at us. We got you.
Yeah, my book was back when it was actually written with the little quill pens and paper.
When books actually mattered, before everything was digital.
Yeah, that digital shit can go out the window. But thanks a lot, guys, for your emails. Anybody else that wants to send us anything, like Kevin said, send it. We'll answer anything. It's the Two Dudes Podcast at yahoo.com. And Kevin, you asked me to bring up this one last week for this week. Favorite Christmas movie.
Okay.
I got 2. One favorite and one honorable mention. What do you want to hear first?
What's the honorable mention?
I like Elf with Will Ferrell.
True be told, I've never seen the whole movie. I've seen like bits and pieces.
The movie's funny as hell. Just to see somebody that big and tall thinking that he's an elf and all the things he does.
I don't want to see it. It just seems so asinine.
But that's what makes it. See, the thing is, I won't say I hate, but I don't necessarily get into movies like It's a Wonderful Life and all that stuff because, well, you know, the traditional Christmas movie, let's you know, holiday heart and all that stuff. Let's warm everybody's hearts for the holidays. No.
Hold on there. Holiday Heart is actually a holiday movie. I thought that was just a name of the damn movie.
No, it is a holiday movie.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I had no fucking idea.
Come on, man. That's Ving Rhames, man. Not that it's on my list. But yeah, Elf is my honorable mention.
Okay. And what's the go-to?
Die Hard. And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Deal with it. It's
not a damn Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas. When the director and the star say it's a Christmas movie and it takes place during Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. Fa la 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 la, motherfuckers. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Everybody will tell you that. Die Hard is the one I picked. If I'm gonna sit down on December 25th and watch a movie, guess what I'm gonna watch? Die Hard. I'm not about to watch Scrooge. I'm watching Die Hard.
That's a movie need to be redone with a real action hero. Really, Bruce Willis?
It worked for its time, but Bruce Willis became a caricature of himself. There's only so many times you can say yippee-ki-yay.
I tell you, the only Die Hard that I really liked was the third one with Samuel L. Jackson.
That one was a good one too.
That was the best one.
I mean, the first three were all good. Those last couple ones, why?
MIB, them last ones. But Bruce Willis, he ain't nothing to write home about.
Hey, he's not the greatest actor in the world, but for its time, Die Hard was a good movie. All right, what's yours?
Mine's simple. Chevy Chase, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Nothing tops that fucking cat getting caught on fire. That tree, that movie sums up how I used to feel when I was married, because we always had Christmas gatherings. Granted, I would end up liking it, but in the beginning, I'm hella tense, hella irritated, because, as you get older, people really have nowhere to go. As you get older, Big Mama's house, when that don't exist no more, your family's kind of just here, there, and everywhere. And the wife at the time was sending out a mass text to then everybody in their phone. Come through, we're doing brunch for Christmas. Come through, come have a drink and eat with us. So I don't know who the fuck coming to my house, and I'm just, you don't know who the fuck they gonna bring that's gonna be disrespectful. So it's just, that whole situation was horrible. It's like it was a good thing and a bad thing. So I felt how Chase go, you're here. It just, then you got mindful of people doing this shit. That movie sums up how my Christmases were.
Yeah, well, it's a funny movie though.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. I still watch it every now and then until this day when they come on.
Yeah, I can get with movies like that, or what's the one with the little kid, A Christmas Story? That movie was funny too. You gotta check that out. That was funny. I just don't like the heartfelt movies. I'm not a Hallmark card kind of person.
You didn't like This Christmas with Chris Brown?
Yeah. I'd tell you what I think about Chris Brown, but we don't have that much time and that many curse words.
Old grumpy man. Chris Brown ain't did nothing to you.
Man, he beat Riri.
Man, she might have had that coming. And that probably sounds like I hate women.
This is why dude sent that email.
Hey, in a Lambo, we don't know what happened, and she disrespected the Lambo, going crazy on it. That right there is, hey, if you in my Lambo and you disrespected, we gonna have problems. But since they was in LA, he couldn't pull over and just kick her out the car. So that's all I got.
I'm not going there. So we hope everybody loves our podcast, but from time to time we watch some podcasts that we like, and one in particular we both share and like is I Am Athlete. So we got to talk about that. As usual, they had another good episode, and as usual, Channing's my guy. Channing is the realest dude on there. Maybe Fred too. You could run an argument for Fred, but Ocho, not so much. But
here's the thing. Ocho is a character. Chad's gonna keep playing that character because that character gets him paid. Brandon is being himself, but Brandon's been in the media since before he retired. So he's prim and proper, and he's gonna, articulate a certain way, and he's trying to guide the ship on the discussion.
Right.
Channing is the wild card because at the end of the day, he made money, but he never made money like them. Like he said, his biggest check was $400,000 a game. Them motherfuckers was making 2-3 times that a game. And Fred just the OG to just when he speak, you need to listen because you just don't know what he's saying. You know what he gonna say. He lines 9 out of 10, he gonna speak the gospel.
Yeah, Fred be coming with a lot of good knowledge, but I was really impressed by Channing, especially this week. You and me talked about it yesterday. When his wife came out, I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume your jaw dropped.
Like I
Did
said,
you?
his wife bad in the motherfucker.
Yes.
I give
Was
her
that
props.
what you were expecting before she came out on?
Not at all. I was expecting some ratchet ass female. I was expecting some ratchet ass, gun popping ass, Lil Kim ass, Meg the Stallion in after hours type shit.
Now, she's a very beautiful woman and has a
Yeah.
good head on her shoulders, and
Yes.
that seems to be something that guys like him need. And hey, props to him. You know, if I had 40 million in the bank, but I don't, so I ain't.
You
There you
still be
go,
a Lakers fan, sad part.
man. Look, even if, and I say if your team wins a third Super Bowl, you just now gonna catch us. So you haven't done anything in history to get on our level yet. You're not on our. You almost there. You one
Okay.
Super Bowl win away, but you're not there yet. 3 Super Bowls, just 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. You not there yet. When you get there, let me know.
All right. So
Call
what
me in February.
I won't have to go do a podcast and I'll just have on my background, everything gonna be red. You
And
want
then
to
and then it's just gonna be 3-3, a tie.
tie goes to the runner, and we got a bunch of runners.
Okay. All right. So another thing I want to talk about, bro, and this is something I know that you can appreciate.
What's
Where's
that?
versus,
Oh, okay.
the latest versus battle, and I'm gonna let you more or less speak on that because uh, it seemed to be very very successful there.
It was, but it wasn't. It was the numbers look good, but they really shit because the other ones have been bigger. This one should have been bigger. First knock on it. Why don't you do it during the holiday? But at the same time, it was cool. They had to do something to make up for the last one being canceled. The biggest problem with this one, from what I got told, East Coast shut it off. East Coast wasn't fucking with it. So a lot of people on the East Coast didn't watch it. Midwest onto the West Coast was tuned in, locked in. But the problem was everybody was having fucking parties to it. So think about it. You saw 280 something thousand people on IG. I guarantee you, out of 280 something thousand, maybe a third of it had parties of 10 people plus. So imagine how much bigger that could have been if they had those people that was actually in their own homes or whatever. I see hella people that was in on parties on like on was allhiphop.com was airing it through their website. They had 5,000 people watching. Somebody on YouTube was doing it through their YouTube page. They had 28,000 people watching. So that's separate from the count they doing and everything. But it was dope. I ain't gonna front. That shit took me back to where let me see, I learned about Too Short in like '95. I came to around right before cocktails and shit like that. I think uh what was it? Born to Mac when I learned about Too Short. So this took me about Born to Mac, past Born to Mac, album number 10 to current Too Short. E40 been on about since day one. So that it was like I put on Facebook. This is a motherfucking vibe that you vibed out, nodded your head the whole time. And what I love about it, you do 20 songs on verses. Them motherfuckers did 60. They was just kicking it. It was like you there with a concert. Some motherfuckers hating talking about it was born in second and third. It's born to you because you're not a fan. And you're not listening to music. This will put the Bay on the map. That will help Kansas City get on the map. Because a lot of them will come here because, the underground shit. So it just, man, I posted it and watched it again like I had to see it. Shit was dope.
Now, from the good to the bad, we had something else go down, and I wanted you to talk about. You told me about it yesterday, and I didn't know about this, But I guess there's a lawsuit against Vanessa Bryant by moms. What the hell is up with that?
Her mama trying to be bogus. End of the day, the way I see it, the advisors then came in. They didn't game plan the next 10, 20 years to where she can live her current lifestyle and things that need to be done to, make a continuation. And I got a feeling that her mama was gonna get cut out. So instead of getting cut out, mom's hit her with a $5 million lawsuit saying for the past 20 years at $96 an hour that she's worked 100 plus hours a week every week for either Vanessa, Kobe, or being a nanny to the kids. That's horrific and horrible. But when money's involved, whether you white, black, whatever the fuck they are, that's what people go do.
It's sad though. And where did they come up with $96 an hour? She
I
just
don't know
gave
what
herself
kind
a
of
raise
nanny.
on the fly.
I ain't never seen a nanny cost no $96 an hour. Like that's fucking insane. So
I
it's
mean,
like,
if that's how much they make, I'll watch some badass kids somewhere. What's up?
nah, I still can't do it with no 96 an hour. You guys gonna just roll that bitch up about 110 or something. But I was just like, this is crazy. But sadly, family's the first ones to get you. And moms ain't pulling no punches. She ain't holding back. It's her story and she's sticking to it.
You know what? She needs to just be sitting at home, pop open her Disney Plus, and watch The Mandalorian. One of the best streaming shows of the last 2 years. Kev, I need you to go on ahead and pony up and get Disney Plus. The final episode of season 2 dropped last week, and damn, every fanboy I know lost their fucking mind. And with good reason. I'm going to give you one name. Luke fucking Skywalker. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Now, for those people like Kevin out there, that one other person that listens to the show that hasn't watched The Mandalorian, basically, just to reset it up for you, with these last 3 movies that came out, they haven't done as well. They've progressively gotten worse box office wise, and a lot of people were calling for Kathleen Kennedy's head. In steps Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. They learned under the master himself, George Lucas. They put together a hell of a season this year, and not only that, they went out with the biggest bang you'd ever seen. I'm not giving any of the plot details away or anything. You need to see it, but they made Star Wars fun again. They made Star Wars relevant. They made Star Wars something to be watched. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Kev, at the very least, I might have to hook you up with that passcode.
It was just one season?
This was season 2.
Season 2. So when was the first season?
Last year.
I guess I forgot about the first season. Because it's not rememberable. That's why I forgot about it.
Like I said, you and that one other person.
No one cares about Star Wars. I know my daughter gonna talk about she wanted a lightsaber for Christmas. I just looked at her. Both of them, yeah, those are cool. I ain't getting that shit on my dime. We ain't no damn Star Wars, Star Trek fans. Bad enough I got to stomach Harry Potter's punk ass.
Hey, man, your daughter will mess with your mind. She'll get Jedi mind trick on you. Daddy, you will give me a lightsaber.
Man. Sadly, I was on Amazon looking.
See?
They can go from $5 to damn near $1,000. I was like, what the fuck?
If you want the actual movie type prop, it's going to cost you some big money. You go to Walmart for $5. You go to Walmart and get you one just right now. But, I know a lot of guys that I'm talking about movie accurate, and they will pay several $100s for it.
And that motherfucker glow and everything.
Yes, it does. And they use them in actual lightsaber fights because whatever it's made of, it's durable. It does not shatter.
Really?
Yes. Look it up on YouTube one day. There are people that actually have lightsaber duels. It's kind of like Fight Club.
Okay.
All right, but interesting. See, we're starting to win him over, everybody. We're starting to win him over. One thing that I talked to you about last week, we were just talking on the phone just for the hell of it. uh, social media kind of sucks sometimes.
That sucks, period.
Well, I won't say period because we're on it. That's a bright spot
If I didn't DJ, I probably wouldn't be on it, to be honest with you.
for
But that
real.
helps drum up business. So, you got to go where the business is because you never know. Because people don't realize word of mouth is getting bigger than advertising.
Yeah, but see, that's what I want to talk about because there are things that help with social media and there are things that hurt with social media. And when you got somebody like you and me, we trying to promote something, we trying to like, put something out there, or you just want to show something, that's cool. I don't even mind the person that wants to show, hey, look what I had for dinner and show a picture of their plate. That's fine. That might look good. That might give somebody some ideas. What I don't like is when
Show
people
the picture of what it
excessively
was, not what you made.
say what?
I mean, show the picture of what it was, not what you made. 'Cause some of that shit, it may taste right, but it look like trash.
That is also true. But I can't stand a lot of people that, put a lot of bullshit out there. Um, they'll just say something to be saying it, or they'll just post something that isn't relevant to anything, or the people that are always like, look at me. This is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing tomorrow. This is what I did 5 minutes ago. We don't care. We really don't. And that's the bottom line. If it's somebody that did something exciting this week and they ain't done nothing exciting for a couple months, I get that. You want to tell everybody that you had a good time at such and such, but somebody who's got to post every step of the way what you're doing, what you're wearing, all that, people really don't care. Your last name not Kardashian, and even if it was, people still don't care. What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna say that's where you're wrong. The thing is, social media, and this is gonna sound like I hate again, for women primarily. You got some dudes that's like this. Has turned into self gratification. So it's like you go to it, you put, hey, look at me here, look at me there. I did this, I did that. Because for most chicks, all their female friends, girl, I was this girl, girl, girl. And then therefore, what your man or boyfriend won't or husband won't give you, you're getting from there to where you howl that bull when all said and done, nothing really was said to you. It's just you got somebody giving you a fake ass compliment. But that's just it's something that ain't going nowhere. Here it's not a fad. It's not a trend. It's a staple. So it's just one of the things you just got to deal with. Use it for how you're going to use it, and just go from there. I use it, make people laugh. I might put something serious up every now and then to make people think, but I primarily do it to make people laugh and keep up with family, and family keep up with me, and that's basically it.
Yeah, and I know Kevin, he's not a hater, but you are making Jason's email look good right now.
Yeah, I'm really not helping myself right now. I have literally shot my toe off. If I was pointing a gun at my toe, that motherfucker gone.
Hey, been to any good strip clubs lately? Dwayne Haskins has.
I missed his call. I missed that call.
What kind of fool? And I know the NFL doesn't have a bubble. I know that. I get that. But you've got to be more responsible than that. You have to be.
And see, here's where I'm torn. Who cares? He might have wanted some wings. They might have the best wings. Yesterday, I wanted some wings. Where'd I go? Went to the Peanut. And that's what Numbers always like. They was packed in that motherfucker. Got my good dozen, ate a couple, brought them to the crib. He might just wanted some good wings.
Ain't no good wings in Washington. Come on.
I ain't never been there. I don't know. So he might have wanted some good wings, and he could have went to Baltimore, and and got some good wings. But unfortunately, the wings in the strip club. So you got to go where the wings are. It's just I understand he's the quarterback of the team, but is he really? Because he came off the bench, so it's not like it's his team. So he really doesn't have that team captain motivation or the team captain. You got to do this. You got to lead the team. I'm third string on the team. I ain't supposed to touch the field, so what I do shouldn't matter. Then his age had him put out that standard. I apologize. Stop apologizing. Just stop it. Y'all apologizing for nothing. You know, if you go get COVID, you go get it. You go get it or you not. If you're in a strip club with a mask on and that ass is in front of you, you get hit with glitter. That you really think that mask working? The glitter takes down the
Thanks for painting that picture for
mask.
everybody.
You said what?
Thanks for painting that picture for
I'm
everybody.
just saying. If I'm right here and I'm masked up and she's shaking in front of me, what? The mask got a choice: protect the smell of the ass or stop COVID. What do you think gonna happen? So it's silly. End of the day, it's just silly.
So this is what I'm gonna say about it.
It really fucked your train of thought up.
I mean, when it comes to the Washington football team, all I'm gonna say is Alex Smith, comeback player of the year. Next. That's all that I'm concerned with Washington. And if he doesn't get the comeback player of the year award, I am not watching the NFL in 2021 because the fix is in. All right, so on a down note, a moment of silence as far as football. Both you and I are not champions of the Fantasy Football League this year. It was a horrible season for you. It was a season of almost for me. You know, one game away from the Super Bowl, and I ran into that juggernaut Herb, and I'm gonna give Herb and Dathan their props. They are playing for the Super Bowl this week, but you know, when you put up 146 points, it's hard. It's hard for somebody to beat that. My little 120 whatever just wasn't gonna cut it. So props to them. Props to everybody in the league. Props to you as commissioner. It was another great one. I look forward to next year, and I just hate the fact that before the Super Bowl is played, I'm already saying I'm looking to next year.
Shit, what else you got to do? The season's over. Hey, really wasn't nothing to even talk about. Hey, we came, we went, got conquered, move on.
I'll tell you where the season isn't over. Pro Pick'em, baby. Yes, I've moved up to 4th place.
You need to hang that up too.
Hey, I'm only 2 games out of first. 2 games. One really bad mess up by the 2 people in front of me, or 3 people in front of me, and I could be sitting in first place going into the final week of the season. I need this. I need this. This is redemption right here.
I don't care, people. I don't care.
That's because his Pro Pick'em team is on life support right now.
It was on life support when I started.
Nah, you was making strides. You got in at one point into the top 10. What killed you was that one week where it didn't allow you to make any picks to the afternoon games.
Let's not stop caring. Creating setups for the black man to fail.
Let me tell you about a black man that's not failing, though. Kev on stage. Why don't you tell us about what's going on with him?
Okay. If y'all don't know about him, please learn about him. Very, very funny comedian, good content. Some clean, some dirty, but overall, great content. All y'all who got the Netflix, the Hulu, the Disney, there's like 30 streaming sites out there saying like Amazon, Kev on stage, comedian, actor, audition left and right, don't get nothing, but gets like a Spectrum commercial. Been doing that for a minute. That's nationwide. He'll probably be the Spectrum guy to the day he died damn near. But I only see it on I may have seen a commercial or two here. But the thing about it is, he got tired of being rejected, looked into creating his own app, found a production company to partner with on all his events and stuff, where things he's doing. They work with him. Then one day it was like, we need to create an app. This man created an app that he's only charging $50 for the year for. And this is one of the things where it's kind of ingenious because I got it on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, so it's like I got the app right here. But I don't think it'll be as. I think the glare ain't gonna let you see it. But
Yeah, it's too glary.
yeah, I got it on my phone, and I said it's a year subscription like $50 something. Monthly is like $4.99, I think. So it's like it's a cheap, can't beat it, but it has good quality content. Him and some you heard of, some you haven't. He's literally been the Martin Luther for the comedians that aren't big budget. Like when you take away the Kevin Harts and the Dave Chappelles, all these well-known, Jon Stewart, when you take all them away, and then you got I guess the best way to put it, you got your NBC, ABC, Fox comedians, you got your network known faces, then you got your CW faces that you don't know, but you don't realize you know them because you've seen them on other things. And all those CW type comedians that aren't known, grabs them, puts them in stuff to where everybody gets a piece of the pie. Of course, he gets the bigger piece. But even I used to watch the Keep Your Distance comedy tour that he would do there with X amount of people, different comedians. And he would tell them, hey, this is going to go on my channel, on my app. Do you want your set on there? If so, boom, here's your royalty, boom, boom, boom. He setting everything up. Some say yes, some say no. You got to be crazy to say no when this man about to put money in your pocket. But then I learned that comedians are ass backwards assholes because a couple was getting on him talking about he didn't pay. He didn't pay them well. Did you know if you go do stand up in LA on say a Friday, Saturday night, the most you gonna make is $5 to $20?
Damn.
Yeah. So here he comes saying, come do my comedy show, 10, 15 minute set. We outside, $500 for doing it. Are you gonna call that bullshit money?
Man, I'm there. Like, what time you want me to come on?
15 minutes worth of work. I ain't giving nobody a hard time about that. Because
Exactly.
Quadruple, but my numbers, I'm 3,000 plus times in the green because of that. And last time I checked, $500 go a long way.
Yes.
But it's like, it's good, solid content. I think a lot of people will love it. His dude's always funny. His podcasts are funny. His skits that he do are funny. And the people around him they're hilarious. So it's like I learned a whole nother batch of comedians I didn't know that existed. That may have been on like the Chitlin circuit. To where now I'm like, man, hopefully y'all on the improv tours or just some, but they all are known. And what's crazy, a lot of them know bigger name comics, but they don't take that handout to get pulled up. They grind it on their own.
Hey, this is what we're gonna do. For all the people that watch this show on YouTube, in the description down below, Kevin, I'm gonna have you send me that link to Kev on Stage's app, and I'll put that link on the YouTube page. That way, for everybody that's interested, because we couldn't really show it because of the light glare. But if you're interested, click on that link, and it'll be in the description on this show. Speaking of comedy, though, the extended trailer did drop for Coming to America 2. And I don't know if that's the title they're going with, or if they're going to go Coming the number 2 to America like they originally did. I saw the trailer. You saw the trailer. My thoughts were there were some funny moments. There was a lot of nostalgic moments.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really make me say, damn, I got to go see that. I got to see this movie. But at the same time, it was nostalgic enough, and the barbers were funny enough, when Eddie and Arsenio playing their multiple roles, that it made me say, yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out when I can. What are your thoughts on the trailer?
Kind of the same. I think I got overly hyped, and I was like, all right, finally. I've been seeing pictures. Finally. Then when I watched it, they really didn't show nothing. Only thing they show is the barbershop scene. And
But
that
I
was
think you hit the nail on the head there. Overly hyped. Do you think that we got too hyped once we heard about this movie?
it was like the best way to put it, the movie's been sold for a stupid amount of money for that 175 mil or whatever. So now it's like you got to make sure you get your money back if you're the studio. You know, Amazon cut that check to Eddie. Yes, you know. So now it's just like you got to make sure it's a success. I know he wanted his money on the back end too, because Eddie about to double dip on him and get paid. But
Yeah,
same
he
time,
is.
like he did good with Dolomite. Dolomite was a great movie. If you ain't seen it, you still need to watch it. Great movie it was.
Okay, so
Like,
we might have to switch Netflix passwords and Disney passwords. I'll watch Dolomite, you watch The Mandalorian, and we hit each other back with thoughts.
that Dolomite was good. So that makes me hold out for Coming to America because, like I said, the trailer really didn't show much, and they pushed it back till March. That lets me know they're not what they thought was complete isn't complete, and I can work with it. That gives me hope. So it's one of those we will see in due time.
Yeah, it definitely is something we're going to see. And I think it's going to do well just because of the nostalgia factor. All right, we are hour deep and
Yeah,
I'm going to have to
Marley.
shut it down. Yes, sir. 5528. You got anything before we go out, though?
Um, like I said, y'all can catch me on KC the Queens podcast, doing a lot of music and the world as we see it, stuff like that. Discussion, laugh, joking. Me and my guy Joe kind of go back and forth on different things. And that's really it. That comes out Thursday, like this podcast comes out on Thursday, and you're more than welcome to come, to partake. And you can always be a guest if you think you got something to share. And that's really outside that. Hey, everybody have a good holiday.
I do want to apologize to everybody because I said last week that this week would be the week that I put out my other podcast. I made the decision to move it to January because I want to start with the new year. There's a lot of things that I want to do regarding that podcast and the YouTube segments that will be coming along with it. And that's the reason why they're going to be pushed. But the good thing about it is next week's the last week of December, so there's only one more week to go, and I'll be able to put it out. I got a lot of content for you. I'm going to be reviewing a lot of movies and a lot of old school TV shows and some music, and hope to have lots of guests in future iterations of that podcast as well as this one. So you guys look for that, and you can always find me. If not on my Facebook page, hit me up on my Instagram. I always got some photo and art projects going, and I hope to resume the movie stuff sometime. I want to say probably February. I'm looking to upgrade the computer and everything, and not only will that create a better podcast with me and Kevin here, but I want to use it for enhanced special effects for the film that I started several months back. So we got a lot of good things that are going to be coming around the corner in 2021.
One more thing before we go. I know you said people was intrigued about the whole job and everything. So let me tell you the latest chapter of my journey on trying to be employed. This shit should be a damn reality show. So got on through a temp. Had two jobs in the mix. One job, which both of them will remain nameless. First job, basically was a-holes because one of my references couldn't do what they requested. Even though a high up reference, a reference would wait because they couldn't fill out their paperwork, they felt some kind of way about it. The HR lady sent me a personal denial email. Then I got the official email from them 2 days later. That was some real hoe shit. The next one, I was like, it's cool. Temp agency called me, temp to hire, 90 days I'm on. I can work with that. Money's decent. I can work with it. Lady was like, you need to take your COVID test. Everything's COVID, COVID, COVID. I'm like, all right, no problem. Go to take the COVID test. You're like, go to the back, white tent, you good. There's nobody there. No one. I sat there 45 minutes. No one. Call the temp lady, leave a message. Thinking I'm going to hear back from her. Hour or two, maybe, Yeah, hour or two turned to 4:30 when she called me back. To where she wanted to talk crazy to me. I don't let people talk sideways to me. I don't like being disrespected like that. So I had to, nice and politely use my stern daddy voice, put her in her place. To where I was right, she was wrong, but in typical wrong fashion, motherfucker sends me a text to apologize versus calling. I hate that chicken shit when people do that. But basically, somehow, how do you not know that we're doing COVID tests on the inside versus the outside? So because of that, I no longer start next week. I don't start till sometime in January. So as of right now, I'm still jobless, waiting for a start date, waiting on that sunshine to hit my face at the crack of dawn in the morning as I head to the job.
I think it's only fitting though that you start in 2021 because 2020 was such a shit year for you and me and everybody. So hopefully we starting off 2021 amazingly. And
Yeah.
as we go out, everybody, I do want to wish everybody happy holiday, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Enjoy yourselves responsibly, be safe, and as always, stay positive, stay blessed. Kevin, take us on out of here.
All right, everybody. Like Richard said, enjoy your holiday, positive, bless, all that good shit. Stay out of trouble. Do what you told, not what you want. If you get pulled over, go make it home to your family. On the joking side, pour a little liquor for Richard and all them punk ass Raider fans that are crying in their bowl of oatmeal right now because their team's going just where they are, home, 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 and home again. So on that note, from the defending AFC West champions 6 years running, from the number one seed team in the AFC playoffs, the defending Super Bowl champs of the world, the 8-9 time winners versus Oakland in their home, the home of the Chiefs.
Yes, here to the Kansas City Chiefs, the greatest team to only win 2 Super Bowls.
You hear that hate? I hear that hate.
That's not hate; those are facts.
Hate.
You only won 2 Super Bowls. You think they're the greatest team in the world? You only won 2 Super Bowls. That's all I said. The greatest team to only win 2 Super Bowls.
You can't sit there and take it. Do me a
2
favor.
Super Bowls.
Yeah, that's true.
You remember that paper boy on Better All Day? $2. 2 Super Bowls. Two Super Bowls.
Right now, we're in the driver's seat. Y'all can't even get in the car. Exactly. So do me a favor. Do light car and pull up lane. Holler at your boy, but don't yell.
We will have this fight again real soon, everybody. Later.